What's going on, beautiful people? It's me, Dr. I See You, and I'm back with another video. Check your gun in. So, this video is a little different because I'm not checking the gun in, but I am checking my EDC knife, which is my Smith & Wesson, just pocket knife. That's all it is. So it has the glass puncher, and the seatbelt cutter. Yeah, and I carry this knife everywhere. I love it. It's fucking strong and sturdy, and shout out to Smith & Wesson for sponsoring this video. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. I fucking wish, right? Nah, that ain't the case. So they're not, let me clarify, they're not sponsoring this video. I wish, maybe one day, goddammit. But yeah, so the reason why you guys did not get a video from me on Wednesday or Thursday is due to the fact that what I'm about to talk about, I wanted to fully get my head around it, and I felt like the perfect time to talk about this was in Black History Month. So I've seen a lot of videos and different things, and there's this weird narrative where it's like, when you think of a black person with a firearm, it's straight fear. Like, it's either fear or it's in the contents of they don't know what they're doing, or they don't know why they're doing it. And I feel like that's fucking weird as shit. And the reason why I had this thought is because there's this guy named Black Rambo. Funny as shit. He's former military and a whole bunch of extra shit. He was a Marine, and he has like goals in his fronts, and his hair is crazy, and he just looks different, right? He got, little things in his face and stuff like that. So when you first look at him, I'm not even gonna lie, you might think, I can't learn nothing from this dumb motherfucker. Nothing. Anything. Nada. Zero. It's nothing this motherfucker can say that'll make me be like, oh shit, motherfucker, you right, this motherfucker smart. No, it ain't nothing. But on contrary of, don't judge a book by its cover, he's pretty fucking smart. So I was watching this video of him purchasing or asking a guy at SHOT Show, sorry about the plane, asking this guy at SHOT Show how much a rifle costs because he wanted to buy it. And the guy said, we don't disclose how much it is. We don't disclose how much it is. And he was like, I bet you I can buy that motherfucker. I bet you I got the money to buy it. And the guy was like, yeah, I bet you do. But I bet you got to get me to sell it to you. I'm like, motherfucker, what? And I knew that they looked at him, like, from looking at the guy's face who said it, it was like he was looking at him and was like, this is another hood motherfucker who wants to come in, whatever. Not taking the time to talk to him, to get to know that he was in the military, he was a Marine, he was honorably discharged, and so on and so forth. So that's why, damn, what the fuck is going on with all these planes? Oh, so that's why I'm having the conversation right now of, I don't like this narrative. I don't. And I really, really, really hate it when I hear people talk to a group of black people, especially black men, because I'm a black man, and have these conversations, and they're like, put the gun down, brother. You don't need the gun. Now, if you're talking to somebody who illegally has a firearm, you're fucking right. Put the gun down. You don't need no fucking gun. But if you're talking to a guy who has never broke a law or has no felonies and can legally go purchase a firearm, why the fuck are you telling him not to go buy a gun? Get a gun if you want to. It's your fucking choice. So when I hear shit like that, and then it's like, for some weird reason, the videos that I'm seeing, it's other black men or other black people telling them, leave the fucking gun alone. No. If you can legally purchase a firearm, then god damn. That's a huge bitch. Shit. Well, y'all know my editing is fucked up, so back to the conversation. If you can legally purchase, you should be able to go out to legally get it whenever the fuck you want to. So when I see these videos and I hear them talking, I just think to myself, if I was in that room, I would probably tell that person, you can suck the fattest tip of my dick backwards, upside down, while stroking the shaft with one hand and tickling my balls with the other, goddammit. Because I refuse to give up my fucking gun, period. I'm not giving up my guns for what? I'm not going to tell nobody, no matter what their race is, that if they legally can buy a gun, that they shouldn't do it. Fuck you. Fuck you and that bullshit ass narrative. Because somehow people lump in with that same conversation. They're like, assault rifles. We should ban all assault rifles. And I'm like, wait, why do you want to ban all assault rifles? And they're like, because they kill people. They're meant for war. It's like, okay. Well, toothbrushes were meant for cleaning your mouth, but clearly your motherfucking ass don't use them shits. So, this is my thing, right? Why in the fuck would you want to ban rifles when the person who ends up getting it and doing these mass crazy unforgivable unforgivable things, they obtain these illegally. Most of the times they obtain the rifles illegally. If you look at Chicago's murder rate or different cities, Chicago's the first one to pop in my head, or different cities and stuff like that, even here in Richmond, you're not looking at actual gun owning, people. You're looking at people who illegally purchased or illegally got these firearms, who are out there committing crimes. And this part, I'm not talking about, race or anything like that. I'm saying genuinely. So maybe instead of banning firearms and rifles, figure out how the fuck, right, are these motherfuckers getting these rifles and these guns. Now, if a motherfucker went into his house, right, took his daddy's rifle, went to a school, killed people at the school, right? The dad had the proper licenses to get the rifle. Okay. I personally feel that parent should be held accountable if they did not have a safe. Okay? If they didn't have a safe, if they didn't have proper, like locking their firearms up or, something in that concept. Because it's just like this big ass movement to ban guns. And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, a couple of decades, I wouldn't have been able to fucking get a firearm. They literally, in this country, they made it illegal for me to fucking be able to get a rifle or a gun or fucking musket. So we just recently got the right to fucking bear arms as African Americans, and now you're trying to fucking take it away. Like, no, fuck you. Fuck you. My ancestors worked goddamn hard to make sure that I have the rights and abilities to do the things that I do. So fuck you if you think that I'm just gonna roll over and let you take that shit. And it's just a bunch of like weird ass shit that I don't fully fucking understand. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the brightest or the smartest person on the planet. I don't have all the answers to end racism or bigotry or fucking sexual or whatever the fuck is your problem with somebody. Like, I don't. But all I know is when you talk about taking things from me that I know for a fact has nothing to do with your problem, you're doing it because it's a hot topic or it's your narrative to get you elected or get you whatever the fuck you want. That's what I have a problem with. And I don't know, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I got that from Belly. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Some of y'all get that. But yeah, so that's my little rant, and that's the reason why I didn't upload Wednesday or Thursdays, because I was thinking about that. And one last thing, where the this is some movie shit, right? I hate, absolutely fucking hate, when I see people in movies holding guns like this. Some weird reason, people around the world think black people hold guns like that. It's not the fucking case. I've lived in the hood, where you hear gunshots going off every night. I've never met a motherfucker to hold a gun like this. Ever. The only time I've ever seen shit like that was on a fucking TV screen. It was only in movies, and it was only on TV. So that's just one thing I just want to put out there that's not fucking accurate at all. Motherfuckers don't hold. What? All right, beautiful people. With that being said, if nobody told you you're awesome, you're awesome.